Hello, so today I will be doing this assignment on Boeing. Holidays coming up, everyone's gonna go visit their family. I just feel like Boeing would be a good choice in this holiday season. So today, moving forward, we're going to be analyzing Boeing using the 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, and the MACD. First, we're going to look at the 50-day moving average. You can see the price line kind of crosses right there at about $150.91, which if you would buy there, follow the price line. If you held it for about, let's say, maybe 7.5 months from where you bought it at 150, it could have been sold. Well, the high was at $242.69. So this would be a pretty good indicator to buy, and you could make potentially a good amount of money. Now moving on to the 200 moving day average. If you look right here, crosses about, let's say right there, $170.73. And considering the high mentioned, $242.69, that is a more than $70 gain on simply one purchase. So just think about if you bought a couple, invested some money, and you use these lines to predict your predict an outcome on your investment. You could have made a pretty good amount of money. Now, if we look at the 50-day at the crossing of the 50-day average and the 200-day average, about right here, which would be $168.53. Could, as mentioned before, really great investment, good potential upside, more than $70 per stock if purchased. Now we're going to move down here to the MACD. If we see here, right here is where the blue line crosses the MACD crosses the moving average, but from the bottom, so this would be a buy signal. So if we go up here, it would be at about $140. So that means if you bought one stock, you would make more than $100. Imagine if you invested a little more. And these looking at these after studying these and looking at the charts, these could be potentially good indicators to look at when you're making a trade to see if it's bearish, if it's bullish, if it's going to be a good investment. And regardless if you're doing short term, which is obviously a lot more riskier, or long term, this could help you a lot in making a good trade. And thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.